Dear Kiwifarms, we are coming up on the end of 2023. We are halfway through October. And I'm still here because you cock-munching thunder cunts can't do your job. Man, it was really fucking stupid of you to tempt the beast as you did. Because you had to know that tempting me was the single worst idea that you ever had. Knowing that month after month there would be new things for me to say. And month after month there would be new content for me to make. I still remember that day. I have that day burned into memory of the first time that someone attacked me on stream. That day is etched right here on YouTube under the name Addressing the Situation. There was a second time called Addressing the Situation 2. There was a third time called Dummy Drunk Dodgewad. There was a fourth time called Dare W Sockets S. And I remember each and every one of them. I remember each and every one of them because that is how my brain works. My brain works in such a way that if you try to deface the legacy that someone like me has created all on his own, bringing as many people in as he possibly could and helping many people out as he possibly could, all by his lonesome, and you try to fuck with it. You tries to fox with it. Does it piss you off that I'm still here, still talking shit? Does it piss you off that my tone has not changed since day one, bitch? Does it piss you off that I'm still here because the infamous suicide-threatening Kiwifarms cannot do their fucking job? And I know it does. I know you stay up each and every night thinking, fuck, we tried, man. We tried to victimize them and it didn't fucking work. And then you come up with your own reasoning as to why it didn't work. He's too fucking retarded. He doesn't fucking care. Ah! And you're right. I couldn't give two squirts of piss what you said to me, because there is nothing that you have said to me that I haven't, one, heard before, two, said myself. Think about it. There was zero chance of you beating me. Ever. And that's because, as stated already, there's nothing you can say that hasn't already been said. How half of the shit you say, I made it up myself. It got your attention, didn't it? Fucking weird. Something else that's fucking weird that I've just noticed is my scraggles have gotten so fucking out of control that it doesn't even look like I'm opening my mouth. There's like this much movement. Even though each and every word that I am saying is perfectly clear, at least in my head. If you look over here at the auto-generated captions, if you go down there and hit the follow transcript button, it's down there in the description. There's a follow transcript button. Over here, you will be able to read what YouTube thinks that I am saying. But because of my accent, because of the amount of times I swear, because of some of the shit that I say, it won't understand everything fully, and that's okay, YouTube. You'll get better. You're only 15 years old. No, 15 would mean you came out in 2008. You're like 20 years old, aren't you? Somewhere around there. Anyway, beyond that, you can't attack me on Twitch when I'm offline anymore, because we turned emote only on. You can't attack me in Discords anymore, because, well, let's be honest, you're too fucking afraid to face me face to face. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, there is nothing you could say or do to me anymore, short of actually showing up to my house. And we both know what happens if you actually show up, don't we? You get ripped by the mob and fed to the dog. Hoodlums. My name is Shalako Stannis Horhua Diamond, the first, the last, the only. But you can call me Sir. Cool? Cool. Now to pad out this video so that it makes it to the 10-minute mark. How does it feel knowing that no one actually gives a fuck about you? See, I wouldn't know how that feels because I give a fuck about me. Mi familia gives a fuck about me. Mis amigos y mis amigas give a fuck about me. Something you sadly, regretfully, on your behalf, would have no idea about. And you can take this and you can twist it, and I know exactly how you'll do it. I know exactly how you can do it. Picking on him's a waste of time, and you're goddamn right. That's the smartest thing that I have ever heard you plagiarize from me. And that's how I whoosh, turn it back. Now you're the dickhead again. Sorry, you're the dickhead again. Yes, I had to flick my wrist so that it would come back in. This is what I meant to say to you. See, I have to flick it forward to get that finger out, backwards to get that finger in, sideways to get the thumb out, this way to get that one out. Now all three of them are out. This one comes back in, this one comes back in, and this is all I think about you. See how much of a waste of time it was trying to fuck with me, Hood? Do you understand, Hood, that there is a time and a place for you to fuck with people? Yours is after nap time, when your fucking kindergarten ass teacher tells you you are finally allowed to leave your sleeping mat. My time to fuck with people, much like yours, is from the moment I wake up. The difference between you and me those who can take control of me refuse to, because they know I never threw the first punch. I only ever threw the last, and it was the hardest punch those motherfuckers ever had to take. Because that last punch meant I'm still alive, my shoulders are back, my chin is up. I'm looking down my nose at you. And all I see is some little wannabe assassin fuckwit that just can't do his job. Then again, looking at your family line and the amount of failures they had, por ejemplo, raising you, yeah. This wasn't a fair fight. See, this is like Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury. You really didn't have a chance. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. We're here because but you can't do your job, can you? Come on, man. Just one more round. Give me one more fight. That's all I ask of you. One more round. One more fight. And then, if you win, I will leave you alone. If you lose, send your ass to hell where you belong. at the feet, the Prince of all fallen angelhood. My name is Jackson Leosan. I am, I was, and I forever will be your worst nightmare. Bitch!